Bigger Jurassic World. With Jurassic World 4 Rebirth, we are in for exciting changes. A new cast, a captivating storyline, and a director known for visually stunning and intense movies. This sequel promises to take the franchise towards a darker direction, with a story that focuses more on survival and thrills. Here's a closer look at all the new developments and what to expect next summer. For 3 movies, Chris Pratt as Dino Whisperer Owen and Bryce Dallas Howard as Claire were the faces of the franchise. But now the stars are gone and new faces are set to breathe new life into the franchise. The main character, Zora Bennett, is played by none other than Hollywood star Scarlett Johansson. She has already proven in the past that she can play profound characters as well as convincing action roles. But she is not the only notable new cast member. The leader of the expedition, Duncan Kincaid, is played by Mahershala Ali. The Oscar winner is considered a skilled character actor, but in the upcoming Blade film, he will also prove what he's capable of in terms of action. Jurassic World 4 should give us a first glimpse of this. Of course, every good dinosaur expedition must include a paleontologist. This role, in the form of Dr. Henry Loomis, is played by actor Jonathan Bailey. He is best known for his role in the Netflix series Bridgerton and will soon also be featured in the film adaptation of the musical Wicked. Indeed, there are already some details about the planned story of Jurassic World Rebirth, so if you don't want to know too much about the plot, just skip to the next section. The official synopsis from Universal Pictures is as follows. 5 years after the dramatic events of the last movie, Zora Bennett is a highly experienced covert operations expert who is given a dangerous and highly sensitive mission. She is to lead a carefully selected team of experts sent on a top-secret mission. Their goal? To secure genetic material from the 3 largest and most powerful dinosaurs in the world, which have achieved a legendary status throughout the years. This mission requires not only the utmost precision, but also extreme caution. The risks are enormous, and success could have far-reaching consequences. The dinosaur's DNA could allow mankind to develop a cure for a terrible disease. But while Zora and her team are tackling this dangerous task, something completely unexpected happens. They find themselves in a tricky situation when their operation collides with a family of civilians who are on a seemingly harmless expedition. The family's boat capsizes, and both Zora and her team and the unfortunate family are stranded on a remote island. There, they stumble upon a terrible secret that has been carefully hidden from the world for decades. Both the mission and their very survival are now at stake. In the spirit of the previous Jurassic movies, the financial interests of the industry must also be protected. For this, British actor Rupert Friend slips into the role of the pharmaceutical representative Martin Krebs. Most recently, Friend has appeared in several movies by Wes Anderson, but also played the lead role in the 2015 video game adaptation Hitman Agent 47. Manuel Garcia Rolfo plays the family man Ruben Delgado. Hollywood star Ed Skrein is also among the other cast members, although his exact role is not yet known. It is quite possible that the experienced action actor will be part of the operations team. We could very well imagine a situation in which the group is split in 2. Zora, Duncan, and Henry on the one side, the company employee Krebs and Ed Skrein's role on the other. After all, alongside the dinosaurs, a human villain here and there can't be a bad idea either. The much-loved characters from the previous movies will most likely not be making an appearance. So, sadly, there will be no reunion with Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard, Sam Neill, Laura Dern, nor Jeff Goldblum. For a while, David Leitch, known for action hits such as John Wick and Bullet Train, was meant to take over as director. When nothing came of it, Gareth Edwards took over the project. He had his big breakthrough in 2014 with Godzilla, and has since proven with Rogue One and The Creator, for example, that he has a talent for epic action movies with loads of effects. Above all, the former CGI artist is known for producing amazing visual effects for a comparatively low budget, and in a short amount of time. He takes the approach of an independent filmmaker who prefers to work as quickly and efficiently as possible on site, on real sets, instead of creating unnecessarily complicated shots with green screens and a huge crew. As he is very familiar with effects himself, he can still deliver exactly what the CGI department needs at a later stage. The announcement of Jurassic World Rebirth in early 2024 led to some surprise. Back then, a release was already announced for mid-2025, although there was neither a script, a director, nor a cast. Usually, such large-scale productions with lots of effects take several years. For comparison, Jurassic World Dominion was announced in February 2018 and was scheduled for release in June 2021, almost 3.5 years later. The screenwriter for the new installment is David Koepp, who previously worked on the first 2 movies, Jurassic Park and The Lost World. There have been no changes to the producers compared to the previous Jurassic World films, with Steven Spielberg also returning as an executive producer. Edwards, therefore, seems to be the perfect person for the new Jurassic World film, which is to be made in a surprisingly tight schedule and should not cost too much. After the poor reviews for Part 3, the new movie does represent a certain financial risk for distributor Universal Pictures. While the first movie in the last trilogy made a whopping $1.6 billion, the second one grossed $1.3 billion, and Dominion ended up making around $1 billion. Although this was still very profitable, a clear trend of decline can be seen. And whereas viewers didn't necessarily know what to expect from the previous movie, interest in the new film could be significantly lower this time around, not to mention the decision to replace the entire cast. Filming began on June 13, 2024 in Thailand. In July 2024, it then continued at the Malta Film Studios in Kalkara and was finally concluded in late September 2024. Currently, the movie is in post-production. Jurassic World 4 Rebirth will be released in movie theaters on July 2, 2025, and we are of course hoping for a first teaser trailer by the end of this year. The Jurassic Park series is based on Michael Crichton's successful novel of the same name from 1990 and its sequel The Lost World from 1995. Steven Spielberg's first movie started a worldwide hype around the dinosaur theme in 1993. With its combination of puppets and CGI, it is still regarded as a milestone for special effects in film today. The sequel starred Jeff Goldblum and took the dinosaur action to the big city for the first time. However, it was unable to achieve the same significance in film history as Part 1. Movie number 3 then brought Sam Neill back in 2001, but had to manage without Spielberg as a director. The result was an action thriller that was nowhere near the success of its predecessors. Things then became quiet around the series for many years, until the big return in 2015 with Jurassic World. So far, there have been 3 Jurassic Park and 3 Jurassic World movies in cinemas. With total box office takings of almost $6 billion, they are among the 10 most successful movie franchises of all time. There are also the animated Netflix series Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous and Jurassic World Chaos Theory, as well as the entire range of video games. With the upcoming 7th film, the series will turn 32 years old next year. Alright, now you're up to date. So if you ask us, we are excited about the movie's new direction. The cast is impressive, and the story seems to be more of a survival horror in the wild. Quite different from the original rumors that suggested the film would mainly be set in a big city. The involvement of the experienced author of the first 2 Jurassic Park movies also makes us feel optimistic. We also like the director's choice. Gareth Edwards promises a less pompous Hollywood production that aims to please everyone, and in return, more individual vision and convincing effects, as the filmmaker has been able to showcase in his films to date. Of course, it remains to be seen how much freedom Edwards was actually able to enjoy in this huge production, but we'll be able to check out the outcome next summer. What do you think of the legendary dinosaur franchise? Was it really time for a fresh start, or would you have preferred to see more of the old characters? And is the story going in the right direction for you? We look forward to reading your opinions and would like to thank you for every like and comment.